Oh shit, we live?
I got money in my sleep. I could never be weak. I tell her.
We back.
That shit short as hell.
I don't care about nothing. They say welcome to the show. Get the point across. Let's go.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hey, EST, you good, bro?
I'm good, man. December.
Seems a little militant today.
You say what?
You sound a little militant today.
I mean, that'd be my problem. People be telling me I need to stop that shit.
Nah, I like it. We need that element here. Be rad. Be rad.
With it.
You feel me? Be rad. Why don't you tell him what you said about Loose Cannon, about how on the Loose Cannon show? Tell him that shit. He said you was on Loose Cannon, too heavy and this and that.
Oh no, yeah. Let me bro. I heard, because I love the show. I heard, bro. I was not wide-eyed. Listen, the crazy, ironic part about it, I didn't know Loose Cannon was gonna join the show, did I?
No, you
Looking
didn't.
at him like he had candy in his eyes.
I ain't had no pull for Loose Cannon. He could have tapped into me, but he tapped into the show. So listen,
Don't be looking at him like he got some candy for you. He ain't got no candy for you. Don't look at that man like that.
What you don't recognize, what you don't understand, B Rad, is EST. Like he started his channel. It's a wobbler. He understands these YouTube streets and the connections you got to make to get certain places.
Yeah, I totally don't understand any of that at all. Completely.
Nah, listen, man. I understand motion.
I'm still gonna what makes math makes sense. It's all good, but I'm still gonna break your balls about it. Like,
nah, that's cool. That's cool.
It makes sense, but like, I gotta get on somebody about something over here. Like,
he broke my balls.
Like, it's true though. It's true, and I'm on Bush about it too. Like, get off your knees, bro. Where your knee pads at?
See that?
Like,
but that's the problem, though. That's the problem, though.
There we go. Yeah, get him.
We not on our knees because we
never that. What is you talking about? On our knees.
We ain't on our knees because we accepting somebody who coming in and fucking with us from the ground up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? But I don't understand how they didn't watch the show, and then we didn't fucking. We was questioning him. We was going at him. We wasn't like, oh, hey, yeah, you're great. Yeah, you're the best. Yeah, yep, you're right.
We wasn't doing it. But this is the thing, though. Only reason why people feel some type of way is because of their personal opinion about the person. Now, we got exceptions like Mace Lowe. We got to take in his opinion.
I get it, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they don't be liking these people because of the. But listen, it's motion for traction for the page. That's all it's about, bro. We don't want to get stagnant in drama and beef. Let's move. That's it.
Right. When you in the gutter, below the gutter, under the gutter, and I know you know about this, there's certain tactics you gotta take to get there. And when you get there, you can fucking they're gonna echo. But you know, there's tactics we below the gutter. We taking tactics and taking steps. Shit. You feel me? We ain't privileged. We ain't born with silver spoon in our mouth. None of that. Speaking of that, you feel me? Silver spoon. Biden's son. He got that pass, y'all. He got that pass. Some of y'all gonna be tight. I mean, nepotism is a thing. Some of y'all gonna be mad. Whatever else. Well, let me play this content and let's really see what's going on with it.
Our newsroom, we want to get this into you. We do know that President Biden has officially pardoned his son, Hunter Biden. I do want to show you this tweet that we have from the Associated Press talking about the fact that President Joe Biden has pardoned his son, sparing the younger Biden with a possible prison sentence for federal felony gun and tax convictions, and the reversing of his past promises at this time to not use the extraordinary powers of the presidency for the benefit of his family members. So we do know that this is happening. The Democratic president had previously said he wouldn't pardon his son or commute his sentence after his convictions in the two cases in Delaware and California. Pulling up some video for you. And as I have watched my son being selectively and unfairly prosecuted without aggravating factors like use in a crime, multiple purchases, or buying a weapon as a straw purchaser. People are almost never brought to trial on felony charges solely for how they filled out a gun form. I want to show you this tweet as well that does have a piece of the statement there. But he also goes on to say those who were late paying their taxes because of serious addictions but paid them back subsequently with interest and penalties are typically given non-criminal resolutions. It is clear that Hunter was treated differently. The charges in his case came about only after several of my political opponents in Congress instigated them to attack me and oppose my election. Then a careful negotiated plea deal agreed to by the Department of Justice unraveled in the courtroom, with a number of my political opponents in Congress taking credit for bringing political pressure on the process. Had the plea deal held, it would have been a fair, reasonable resolution of Hunter's cases. I do want to continue on here with the remainder since and delaying it further.
D'Angelo, before y'all go, hold up. D'Angelo, first of all, get your bitch ass up off the channel, nigga. We don't need your bitch ass here. There wasn't no gossiping going on. We talking about people that came to the channel. We discussed what we went through. There's no gossiping when you talk about yourself. Get your bitch ass up out of here then, sucker. You watching this. It's crazy world when a lame ass nigga watching somebody who they think is lame. You's a dickhead. Get the fuck up out of here. We don't need you. All right, my bad. Back to the Biden shit. I mean, nepotism is a thing. Like, if I was the president, why is that echo back? It's probably just me hearing that. If I was the president, shit, and my son got caught up in some shit, good. He gonna get the pardon from me if I want him to get the pardon. I don't give a fuck. But y'all go ahead. Who first? Be rad.
Nah, E, you can cook on this for a second because I don't even know what to say at this moment. I'm not happy though.
You know, people say, "Oh, have a problem with what happened with Trump," but you got to realize this is America. This is how this shit work. If you in that presidency realm, you got the privilege to do these type of things. We vote these people in. We know what they could do when they get there. We know their fucking job description. We know their power. You feel me? So how can we be mad?
Yeah, but these are very different situations. One guy's a president and is on trumped up charges that aren't even illegal misdemeanor charges, let alone felony charges. And then you have a kid who's nobody, who's running a total sketchy company out of fucking Ukraine, running a power company, you know, a nuclear power like facility, and he's running the company and making millions and not paying taxes and all sorts of creepy weird shit. And that's why, like, this whole gun bullshit, this is nothing. The whole point is he also cleared him from any wrongdoings between the years of 2014 and 2024. So that means he can't be tried on anything in those years. And those just so happen to be the years that he's the CEO of an energy company in Ukraine. What do you know? Siphoning millions out, getting payoffs to his father. So that trial goes nowhere ever. So that's a done deal. He's pardoned. It's not the fucking gun thing. That's small potatoes compared to the real shit that they're not even discussing.
Okay, well, that's bigger shit than the crack case or dealing with some whatever Joe Biden little sucker shit he did, signing some bullshit to try to get a gun because he couldn't get a gun.
Bush.
Oh, you and I would go to prison for answering that in a lie as well. You and I would go to prison for that.
On wiretaps, smoking crack,
manufacturing crack, making cocaine into crack is manufacturing. That's a whole different charge.
He was water with it? Oh shit!
Federal wiretap. He got caught on federal wiretap, people. That's why
he also gave his computer out with video of it. I'll take that over the wiretap any day. Like, I've seen this dude doing it.
He wasn't caught messing with no babies, doing no rapes, no fucking murders. You feel me?
That's not what constitutes a fucking crime these days. That's high crime. This is still. If you or I were caught doing this shit, we'd be in prison.
We're not Trump, and we're not Biden's son. We're not the son of the president. You can't compare yourself to that. Why would you do that?
Absolutely, he should.
We can because it's we the people.
He's an American.
We the people.
He's an American, just like the fuck I am, and he goes to jail just like fucking I should.
I caught my mouth, but that's stupid. You're not the president's son. You can't compare yourself to the president's son. The
president is a public servant. He's a public servant.
Yes,
he's a public servant.
We can.
You put emphasis on his person. I don't respect this fucking asshole.
The world is. The rules are. The reason why he's able to.
No, it's based on the individual. It's not granted. It's earned. It's not granted. It's earned, even as the president, especially.
So why was he able to pardon him then?
What Bush is saying, like some
because he's a chump.
Hold on, like Bush said. certain public servants get that qualified immunity to where, you know, they get that blanket. But we're saying that we understand the politics, but we're saying we don't understand, the people don't understand that we the people elect and select and appoint these people. So they're not above us because of their
what I'm saying ain't the politics. Y'all talking the politics. I'm saying the rules and regulations and his power as a president. That's what I'm saying. Y'all talking the politics of it or whatever the hell else. You feel me?
Oh no, it's within his right. I'm not saying it's illegal. I'm not saying it's illegal. It's just classless. It's just no class. It's still it's the most embarrassing president we've ever had.
He's right though. If we're talking about Joe Biden, but we're talking about his son. That don't apply to him.
They do apply. If you're the president, your son is the son of the president.
So why would they?
No, you can pardon him. So what he's doing is legal.
So why would they wiretap
to make a case to get Biden in the spot to use him for something, most likely for leverage, probably.
That kid is a dirtbag, and we want him in jail.
That kid is a gold mine for both your people and your ops. And
listen to this context, though. The people who
you can ride him forever and get whatever you want out of Biden based on his stupidity all day long.
The people who are in power are the ones who sent the FBI or whoever investigated him in the first place. So for the people because they could have just covered it up because they were the ones who were in power in the first place. So for them to go ahead and send it out while they're in power and get those results and leak that shit is like, that says a lot to me, man.
Yeah, I get it. You're right.
It's just embarrassing. It's just an embarrassment, and it's just a continued embarrassment, and it's expected. And I have nothing but disdain for this president and his whole presidency and his entire regime. It's pathetic and disgusting.
You honestly wouldn't do that for his son, real quick?
No, fuck him.
Say what?
You think Trump wouldn't do that for his son?
I thought you said you don't feel bad for his son. I was like, no, I don't feel bad for Hunter Biden at all. Like,
okay,
no, I'm gonna answer the question directly. Yes, sir, he would. I don't think his sons will be smoking crack and having illegal business deals with people foreign.
Yeah, he wouldn't allow that in the first place. He wouldn't be allowed to embarrass the family like that.
Barron is an astute young man. You know what I'm saying?
He's a G. He is a thoroughbred. He's a thoroughbred. 100%.
About 6'7", 6'6".
Young man.
Very solid young man.
Solid, intelligent, like very self-aware, very political. You don't ever see him doing very well versed.
He's very poised. You know
and the way he speaks is diplomatic, and it's like he sees on a different level. Like legit, the kid's straight.
And listen, y'all, he's watching how they're treating his father.
And he's gonna have a long memory and a lot of money to support that memory.
He got plans.
I'm telling you, when daddy's in the history books in like 30, 40 years as like the greatest president ever, like that might put this kid in the spot to be somebody someday like that.
He set himself up beautifully. Even if his daddy make mistakes or whatever, he's still set up right now. He's still looking. He out the spotlight. He looking. You feel me? He ain't involved in.
But the history books just give you an overview. And Trump's overview so far is gold.
How dare anybody talk about him? He survived New York City in the 80s.
I'm saying
to me, maybe it's somebody else.
I'm saying Trump came up like, yeah, he had money, but like having money in New York doesn't mean a fucking thing, and you can lose it all in a day too. Like, and he didn't have all this money. He got some of it and went with it.
These people.
Why was you so mad earlier when you heard about this, B-Rad?
What's that?
He said, "I'm fucking pissed about this, about him getting pardoned, his son getting a pardon."
I said that this president is disgusting and he's an embarrassment. Like he just is, and like I'm just disgusted with him as a president and all that his entire regime has been about. It's been an embarrassment and it's been wrong.
But you act surprised.
Low class.
You feel me?
It pisses me off, man. It just pisses me off because it's like any one of us, if we did these same things and had these same charges, we'd be in fucking prison, bro. And I don't care if he's the president's son. That's cool. He can get granted immunity, but he should be getting his sentence. You know what I mean? Like,
I just feel like a bad
he should at least get his sentence.
Trying to compare yourself to the president's son. Give some more
it
respect.
Doesn't matter that he's the president's son. The only thing on paper that he gets out of that is the possibility for immunity from his father. Other than that, there's no special treatment for the president or his son.
So, if he put a block on you and hook off
that
on
statement
you,
doesn't make no sense. Obviously, there is special treatment because he got caught up.
Yeah, but there shouldn't be, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there shouldn't be, and we're Americans, so even though not everything is right, we should strive for it to be right. We should always strive for it to be better and to be right. So, fuck him. He should be in prison like anybody else would be.
So when Trump pardoned all them gangsters and all the little rappers y'all love.
No, this is different. This is different because this is your son. This is your son who embarrassed not only your family but the first family and the nation. Like, this is the president's son out here. Wow. Like,
no, we were cheering like that because we've never seen
laughing at him, and it's embarrassing.
No, hold on. We were cheering like that because he released people that were prominent to the culture, and we never seen that before. You know what I'm saying? Actually, directly for the culture itself, not around the corner. No, directly. Boom. Multiple people. So we're like, oh, okay. So we got to stop it, bro. And 90% of people complaining about him wouldn't survive all these decades, especially in New York with the mob and all that. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. He's an 80-year-old man down there. We gotta
let y'all do y'all Trump show, all right? But right now,
I might get a picture. I'm thinking about getting a picture, man.
No, but I feel it. I don't like it. It's classless, like you said. Y'all made great points. I don't like it either. But I was amazed by the rage from B Rad earlier. I'm like, damn, wait.
Yeah, I chill that a little bit.
But it's the same.
But yeah, I'm upset about it.
The same tactic that they throw on us. How it don't matter what the justice system say, the people are going to socially judge you. So the social judgment is going to do way worse than him pardoning his son. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't nothing but a continuance of the Obama campaign. Let's be honest, because he started it, because he signed it, made it legal.
I don't think he's 100% there, so I don't think he cares or even feels the shame of what the fuck is going on. I don't think he can pick up on the magnitude of what's going on here. I think he's checked out enough that he doesn't really. He's not 100% there. Let's be honest. He's not. He doesn't seem capable of me.
He wasn't the one. Unlike Trump, he had a whole bunch of people in power making the decisions, and he was following off on them. Trump is appointing each person in position. That's totally
Trump is
different.
A leader. Trump is a leader. This guy was just a figurehead that was put in place, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Continuation, especially of the politics, because now we got corporations in politics. Disney, but and it's out of control. It's out of control, and it made its way to the classroom and the hospitals. How crazy?
Everywhere to the laboratories, all the way through government in schools. Like, it's gotten. Colleges are bad. This mindset, this
classless act
mindset, this mind disease is horrible.
After this act that y'all is very classless, I'd agree with that. He put out this letter, like, explaining it and saying how victimized him and his son been, and his son was a target, and this and that. You feel me? Do y'all think his son was like, what the fuck is going on?
He didn't write that letter.
He could be a target though, because he could be involved in shit. Y'all hear that? That nobody really know about until they put the light on him. When Trump says something and then the light is on him, then they bag him up. Everybody's a dirtbag, you know that. All in politics is dealing with all kind of shit for sure, and whoever else. But what put the spotlight on him? And at the same time, you feel me? Biden is acting like he really was targeted. He put out a whole letter.
The fact that that's your blood son, they're gonna put a tail on him for protection or for prevention. But they're going to document everything he do. It was his behavior. Just like Diddy, everybody want to say, oh, the liquor company. That's true indeed, but what does that got to do with his character and his actions in the meantime, in between time? Yeah, let's talk about that, because it's hard to hold accountability.
You're right. And now that son, it shows you why his son is like that, because obviously he wasn't held accountable growing up. You feel me? And now he is.
He is the babe. And this is the funny part. Joe Biden, didn't you sign the Super Predator Pact where people getting caught with crack rock get sent 30 years? All of a sudden, your son get caught with crack rock.
I got caught with. I'm a victim of him, first of all.
Okay,
so victim of the crack law.
So is your son a super predator?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
My son an honor roll student. You feel me? My son is that's a whole other situation. Nah, let me stop. Lord willing to stay like that. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's fucked up. What he did. He did some foul shit in his lifetime. But we and now he's continued to do it with this. This is a bad example. He should have said, "Oh, put him in Camp Snoopy, or do this." And look,
But they
I'm
fucked
sure
him
you
up.
did.
They named him Hunter Biden. They named him Hunter. He was destined to be on some cowboy shit.
His name Hunter.
That's good.
Hunter.
Hey, but look, I throw my mic all the way down. I think somebody got their volume up because even when my shit is all the way down, I still hear the echo. Watch this. Go ahead.
Okay. I turned mine down. Maybe it was my dumb ass the whole time. It's good now. How we looking? You muted?
I still hear a pitch of it, but we probably need to keep all the EQs down. That's probably what it is.
Damn. All right, so let's get into something that I know ESC don't want to talk about, but we're gonna watch this a little bit and then we'll talk about it a little bit.
Why I don't want to talk about
I'm just saying, like, what's going on right now, bro? Because I seen, when people character get assassinated, you see steps, you watch the steps happen, and it's crazy. It's like, what's really going on right now? And it make me believe that shit about Universal and the power of that dollar, them real boys that's really did it before. You can't tell me Universal ain't murdered nobody's whole character all before. This ain't nothing new to them. Come on now. So imagine this, and then people putting this together. Now that XX testosterone thing is getting more juice, is gaining more juice. He's named as a suspect or whatever. It's like, what the fuck is going? Is these strategies to take him the fuck out? Once you let that pedophile shit go through as a label, that's a step right there to fucking that's showing that you're trying to delete this motherfucker. Somebody's mad at Universal, and it's like, yeah, okay, it's a whole. Come on now, if you smart, then you understand this shit is deeper than we think. You feel me? And I'm like, Drake music is powerful, all that. You're gonna be able to always make money, and he's rich billionaire, so he don't need money, first of all. But right now, when you get that level, you gotta imagine the arrogance and the way people, and then later you making the wrong type of, you want to turn into that savage dude, fuck with 21 Savage, get involved in this and that, and change your clean image and all this type of stuff. You feel me? After a while, you make enemies, and when you make the wrong fucking enemy, that's when the downfall come, Playboy, because them people are powerful as fuck, man. So, man, what you think about that though? The whole donkey of the day thing. You think he deserved that or what?
Can you hear
He
me?
deserve it. He deserve it. I mean, based off those details alone, that was some corny shit. But Charlamagne made a great point about a multi-billion-dollar corporation is not going to allow that to happen. That's anybody in business. So you can't kind of pin it to Drake. But also, I'm going to remind everybody, it took that man 1 month to respond with a song.
Yeah,
for sure.
So everybody want to always conveniently leave that out. It's about, why didn't you go in the studio and make a song? No, why did he respond immediately? Because Drake did write a song. The man took a month. I'm not about to sit here and go song month for month with you.
I think it's deeper than that. My conversation is the way he been moving, and when he got, my narrative is he pissed off a lot of the wrong people moving up type of shit.
Look,
I don't think it's just Kendrick that's causing this shit. But go ahead, what you say?
It's not just him, but this is the shit that I hate about the culture, because Drake supported all these West Coast artists who was in the YGs, this person, or that person. And Block Boy even tweeted just recently, like, I'm not about to forget who put me on and looked out for me when shit was hard, just because it's a little shit going. They quick to switch up. He did so much for the West Coast. Rest in peace, Draco the Ruler just dropped the tape I'm about to do a video on. He was on Draco the Ruler tape in 2021.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure Draco would have co-signed with that for sure. Not because Draco. And Wack 100, he kept his artists away. Game and them wasn't there. There's certain West Coast artists that wasn't there, homeboy. So, but at the same time, this is just an assault, and I don't want to use a conspiracy word, but this is just it's like a lot of people didn't like him. It's like they showing their true colors, and that's why Drake is so hurt and mad now, because he realizing, oh, y'all ain't really even like me. Y'all just like
30. Go listen to 30 for 30. He predicted it. He said they was going to collaborate together and come and get him. Go listen to 30 for 30. He knew it. He knew it, bro. But at the same time, the reality check is the most humbling shit ever. You can always predict anything.
We gotta
smack you. It's like, but he lost this one. I would personally, Drake, go back and drop some shit for the women. Fuck these dudes. Drop some shit for the women.
I would personally be like, I retire and go chill out with all the billions that he got.
He can't run away. If he runs away, he looks hella guilty. He looks so guilty if he runs away.
He's a real rapper. I ain't gonna deny that, because it's a lot of smoke and mirrors now, and they saying he's just a plan and he's this, he's that, he's manufactured. No, he's a fucking artist. We know that. Let's be honest here. And he can't go back. He's gonna make music. He's gonna make music.
We can't be a part of it, though. We can't be a part of the culture that tears people down quick just because he lost. Listen, it's a lot of lions out here with scars on their face and back and chest. It's like, okay, you lose a battle, you get a scar sometimes. That don't mean it's over with.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
So I'm just like,
with the for the look of the, you feel me, is because when you're the top dog for that long, gotta be hard.
And listen, naturally, it was going to happen anyway. So, you know, at the end of the day, you push, he almost 38, 37, 38, 39. It's going to transition naturally. He could personally just go strictly pop for the women, hip hop type shit. And like nothing was the same. Nevermind. Just like Nevermind. And it'll go classic. He don't need to really get engaged in that. Kendrick Lamar, 42 years old, Drake about to be that. I mean, it's gonna, but he needed him. He needed that beef. We gotta understand. We gotta listen. They didn't put him in this spot without this beef, y'all.
That beef give him excuse too. Like,
yeah, but if y'all loved him so much, he should have been this before the beef. Yeah.
B-Rad, you think he deserved the donkey of the day?
I mean, he definitely looks like a clown in that situation specifically. You know what I mean? Like in that specific context, he didn't look like a clown. So absolutely. And I love how Charlemagne opened it up. Like Charlemagne, I mean, I hear him all the time, you know what I mean? Like I listen to him all the time anyway. Like even when you don't want to hear him, you still wind up hearing him somewhere, somehow. He's everywhere. He really is. I'll give him that. And like sometimes he's funny. He's from North Carolina. Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's from North Carolina.
Terrible. You done?
But no, I'm just saying, like, he's so annoying, but like when he opened it up, it was pretty funny. I'll give him that. When he said he's like last weekend, or he's like last Friday, I left without properly like ripping on fucking Aubrey for this bullshit. Like he just laid into him immediately, and I thought that was pretty funny.
Real name, he just went violation mode. But you see how he is all the time, but he wouldn't dare speak like that about Drake. But now Drake lost the sauce, and you feel me?
But you know what? You're an artist, and you want to be a mainstream name, and you are. So, like, if you look like a fool, they're gonna call you. People are gonna call you on it. Like, you're news. You wanted that. You want people talking about you. Well, that's not always gonna be good.
When you work that type of money, it ain't sometimes.
You can't hate the game when you're at that level and you're that dude. You can't hate the game ever.
Let's not imagine at all. Like, because nobody could imagine.
Too removed from hip hop. But we can't, like, you can't wait a month, bro. You can't do that again.
Yo, he's standing there with his 10 toes down.
You can't do that, bro.
How not? He won, though. He won the battle.
You see, but
if you win,
you won, but it's just like that's a couple asterisks, bro, because it's like you can't wait a month for a whole song and this is time to go.
You don't know if he waited a month. You don't know if it was things going on that things couldn't be released.
Meek Mill said the same thing. He said he was on tour. It was like, no, bro, once you know it's hot and we done put it up there, it's up. You can't say you can't wait a month. Yeah. You can't wait a month.
No, you gotta jump in somebody's lab. You gotta call somebody, get in somebody else's studio. You know what I mean? Get up, you can make that shit on the road. I mean, you got a phone, drop something, drop bars, something.
You can't wait a month. You can't wait
He
a
won.
month.
What y'all think, y'all? He won, though.
He won. But
he won. He absolutely won. But
and talk about it, that was a violation.
He definitely gets a yellow card for being late. Flag on the play for sure.
Facts.
On some hip hop shit, I get
Yeah, hit that boy with the technical, but it changes nothing. He still gets the W.
Because it don't apply to him. It apply to anybody who hop in this realm when you go to the battle. You can't wait a month, my God. Nobody never did that. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's a long
and
time.
If you do, you better come real strong too.
Nah, you can't because then it's like this. The battle is the whole point of it's not thought out and schemed, and you're sitting there with entendres and bro. No, this is a
guess what? When you at a real war, it's strategizing and making a foolproof plan that you're gonna win because it's life or death.
Yeah, on the
real war, it's life or death. You feel me?
Well, he didn't make a song. He didn't make a song. He made a record. You know what I mean? Like he cut like deep tracks. Like,
he was making songs immediately, and then he was like, "I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that." He kept making songs. It took a month, and then that "They Not Like Us" hit. He said, "Yeah, that's the one." And then he said, "Okay, drop this before your
You can't do that.
I feel you, but he did it. I'm talking about this award. This battle, my boy.
That's the thing. I don't think Kendrick really cares about the rules, and like I don't think anybody else could really pull that off. Like it might have been a little late, but he came out with a banger, and people can't deny it if they wanted to.
Here, man. Come on now. You got to give the man some credit.
It's undeniable.
The little ghetto boy, the real ghetto boy, not the whatever Drake is.
I just know the lock ain't wait a month.
A real American ghetto boy signed when he was 18 or some dumb shit.
You can't compare these guys to the Locks.
No.
You can't compare people to the Locks.
See, y'all getting caught up in the individual. Fuck the individual. The Locks, Lil Wayne. There's plenty many battles we can bring up. Well, motherfucker ain't waiting a month. You can't wait a month.
Y'all get caught up in the individual. Individual. I ain't talk about none of that until he dropped that They Not Like Us. And then he dropped them fucking fuck the big three, nigga. It's just big me. I ain't give a fuck.
Yeah, but that's real though.
Oh shit.
But like he didn't come light. He didn't come stepping like super like light. He came in and went crazy. And he said real shit all day long. It was insane what he did. Like
EST Richie, I guarantee you, he a real gambler,
bro. Y'all listen. Y'all admitted yourselves. It's not just big him because at the end of the day, Drake and Future music carry over way more than his shit do. They not bumping his shit in New York, down south, Texas. It reached certain regions, but at the same time,
it's not about that. It's about all the ghettos and all the hoods and all the.
It's niggas be paying attention because they beefing, bro. It's niggas pay attention.
Well, even if he was just talking about like what's about to happen, maybe he wasn't even speaking about in the moment. He's speaking about like what's gonna happen once this drops.
Man,
then I'll be that dude.
He had a video where he was doing the Black Jesus shit. It went viral, but what was all these people at the end when he talking the intellectual shit that's gonna really hit the masses? No, they come around when a fight happens. I know my coach. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. They pay attention when a fight happening, but when he
wasn't a common. He wasn't an everyday person conversation, but like people who are really into hip hop and rap definitely caught his name though. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us knew who the fuck he is. A lot of people knew who he was.
You're gonna throw him in the conversation, but I love what you said initially. It's not.
It's true though.
It's not.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. A lot of people are just riding. They're just jocking. And right now they're just jacking.
It's a fight.
That's what it is
to
be.
I understand, but stop. Like it's an everyday conversation. Stop it. Stop it.
Fact.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this last topic and shit. A little content.
New developments in the YSL RICO trial as the jury resumes its deliberations today. The Fulton County Sheriff's Office confirming one of the defendants, Diamante Kendrick, was injured in a fight with a jail detainee. It happened Sunday at the jail's South Annex in Union City. The Sheriff's Office says charges in that case are pending. He's expected to be back in court today. And as a reminder, the jury left for the long holiday weekend without reaching a verdict. So right now they're trying to decide the fate of the two remaining defendants accused of murder and other crimes in connection to Young Slime Life. Prosecutors allege that is a gang that rapper Young Thug co-founded. The trial is the longest running criminal trial in state history and recently passed the 1-year mark.
Now, yesterday I just gave an honorable mention to YFN Lucci and that whole YFN shit. Big Nut, the legendary gangster who put on Wife and Lucci and all that type of stuff. He got killed. He's involved in this case, and Yack Gotti is directly involved in the murder case that Big Nut got killed. Yack Gotti and the other dude. So now, you feel me? They looking at it like this dude might be getting out. They scared because they see what happened with Young Thug. You feel me? YFN, they stabbed a couple of them boys in the can. Let me be honest here. I'm just telling you the truth. They had a YSL dude tied up, torturing him and shit on camera and released it. And then they showed Lucci sipping on some lean. But I'm sorry.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
This dude was involved in that Big Nut thing, EST, and you know what I'm talking about. So imagine how crazy that is for him. His life is on the he you know what I mean? It's an ugly situation. So he got stabbed up a little. He got scraped up really and everything else. The verdict might be going down. The jury was out today to make the verdict on their whole case. I don't know if it happened yet or it's gonna happen tomorrow, but yeah, man, it's still going crazy, man. That YSL shit versus them, man. Lucci about to get out though. I fuck with Lucci. But what you feel me?
Yeah, that's cold blooded what he did. That's crazy to
real. Oh yeah. I forgot to add this point on there. As soon as that video footage got popularized again of him interrogating in the interrogation room, eating the chicken and shit, because it was out 2 years ago and I seen it. It was out before, but I don't know what happened with that. But then it resurfaced, and now look, they on his ass. They know.
They said legend has it. They stabbed him in the jail with a chicken bone.
They did what?
They stabbed him with a chicken bone.
Jesus Christ. That's pretty savage.
Because they scraped him up. But this
nigga was in there smacking. He was I ain't never seen smacking and snitching. I knew yeah, man. You know,
for 2 hours.
I ain't never seen smacking and snitching, bro. That was crazy.
That on it could have been at this point. It could have been YSL or YFN who was trying to get him. That's the fucked up part. Or
no, hell no.
Oh, you a damn rat! You was ratting on Thug that long. Any nigga could have. It's on it,
and that's 9 times out of 10 what it is. To be honest, the YFN ain't got as much motion as YSL in the county nor the city. You know what I'm saying? They got their loyal soldiers, but it ain't enough.
Sure.
You know, so at the end of the day, we all know this is internal. This is what happens when the cat out the bag, and he got to deal with what he got to deal with. Just don't talk to nobody tough, bro. Don't talk to nobody tough because you was eating chicken to the detectives.
He's isolated. He's supposed to be away from everybody. He's supposed to be in some, but maybe he not because he still think. I think he still feel like. I don't know. I think he feel like I ain't really rat in his head. I swear to God. Because you heard the Atlanta nigga that was in the chat talking about he didn't really rat who he tell on this and that type of stuff.
Nah, he was confused because he said that didn't happen and he turned around and admitted and explained every reason why he did. So,
but look at Woody. He think he's still solid. He yelling at people. I ain't a rat. Like these dudes really think that you feel me? They not. So
nah, I heard Woody say he was one. You know what I'm saying? But
okay.
You gotta be aware that. Yeah, he said it. He on 20 versus 1s. He said it before. You know, it's girls who called him a rat. He said, yeah. But you know, at the end of the day, I think he's trying to change his life with Jesus. Hopefully, he can. You know.
Hey, shit. I'm not.
Yeah, but you still got to wear that jacket. It's invisible, but you got to look yourself in that mirror, bro. So you can't run from that.
Big fact. But you know what fucked up the Yack Gotti fans is watching them go through this shit. You feel me? Because he was a rising star, homie, and niggas used to bump that shit.
I'm gonna use what you said. Why? Because he ugly with dreads like that?
No, I'm talking about he getting caught up
because they hitting him up, man. They hit him up. They getting stabbed up.
He like
that motherfucker ain't have no fans. His music was trash. This shit worse than Duke.
It gotta be.
I know he's more famous for going to jail than he is for fucking rap. I know that.
Duke is trash too. I think I messed with Slime like Shorty because he had the most talent. He was the youngest, so I'm like kind of mad. I look at it like my little brother type of shit. Disappointed, like you mother, like.
And I always go back and watch that $1 Million Worth of Game episode with Wallow, who did 20 years trying to tell these motherfuckers about these. He behind Wallow back, giving them all kind of faces.
Hey, you crazy? Because you know what? I just watched that yesterday. I couldn't watch it. I turned it off. The nigga, Yack Gotti all on Gilly.
Yeah, but not even the dancing part. When he sat down and he was talking and everybody was listening. When Wallow, go back and look when Wallow talking about that jail shit and motherfuckers telling and your mom and look at Yack Gotti. He back there trying to get people attention and trying to play Wallow, making faces, doing the whole nine.
Rat Gotti. So ain't no
chicken wing.
Well, but you know what we do here? We cover the bullshit. I mean, be rad. This dude, like, he been ratting since 2015. Like, the thing that caused this whole beef and all the drama is the murder of this famous gangster named Big Nut, and he's directly involved with that murder too.
Right. This all stems from them going after him. This is like, I don't know. Sounds like a bunch of bullshit that could have been avoided.
No, it couldn't have. Let's be honest. No, it couldn't have. This is what happens when two lions are in the territory and they keep pissing and sniffing around each other. They say,
but you analyze the situation. You had Young Thug and whoever. I don't think Birdman was involved. Then you had Big Nut, and then you had Young Thug. Wasn't they were trying to get like it was something crazy like about the music too. It was about it stemmed from allegedly from the artist, I think.
It stems from the beef. To be honest, it's just like bro. The two dudes is getting into it. YF and Lucci Thug. So as a tactic, some generals go and get your general. They ain't about to sit here and play with the lieutenant. They're gonna go and get the general and slow that down. And sometimes it go out that way, hypothetically speaking, you know.
Man, you from the South, you know.
Yeah.
From the South with the gold in my mouth. Why that girl asked me, you ever lived in the South? She asked somebody. She was asking us, I guess. Like the South is what it is. Yeah, I lived in the South though. B-Rad never did. He's a fucking northern square bear from Delaware. You feel me?
I done been both.
Yep, that's 1,000%. That's Nick. 100%. Hold that. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's me.
Why are you hitting that crazy looking thing on the camera? Jesus.
Because I like to smoke weed, and I broke my glass
camera,
piece.
man. Hit that camera, man.
All you gotta do is hit that camera. That thing look like a big ass fucking machine he pulling up to smoke.
It's just glass.
See, I
need to clean it out.
Or something.
Yeah, man, that's how I go though, bro. I mean, Gotti, shit. What you expect? Don't be mad at us. If the report is true, you already know, nigga. You better get some phone.
You think that's why they was telling us we gossiping or whatever? The dude he might be Rat Gotti. Who knows? I swear to God.
I don't care about the gossip and shit, bro. We're reading reports. We're not pulling shit out the sky. That's gossip. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gossiping on nobody. We reporting. All this is public knowledge.
When young homies try to do it, people like us, you know, we doing it. We ain't trying to do it. Shit, we doing it. Subs is going up shit, off of whatever. So they look at it a different way. But when the fucking whoever else do it, oh yeah, he just, you know. We do this. It's a business we build. Stupid.
Them niggas don't pay taxes or own nothing. Talking about gossip, nigga. This public knowledge, and this will go on, and it's part of our culture. So we really got a duty. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna report, counteract, or agree with it. That's my duty.
Yeah. Give the point of views, put them in the air, because you know that we got kids coming up.
But he'll go to CNN and read the report and get them views. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. The podcast is that YouTube set up. I don't know how to fucking figure out how to monetize that and package it up, but it's looking good. They listening to as a podcast somewhere. I don't know how. I swear to God, but I'm like, wow. Okay, so we gotta figure that out because
they listen around the world. They're listening around the world, like legitimately.
Big
content.
It's wild. Like the demographics are wild.
Anything else on the table though? I ain't about to end it. I'm just asking.
Yo, Bush, tell them where we're popular at. Tell them where we're popular at.
Hold on, your audio. What you say?
Yeah.
I said, Bush, tell them where we're popular from, like where we're popular at in the world.
Sound like you speaking Indian, like Hindu.
Hey, B-Rad, what's up with the game? Didn't the game go on? The Giants.
They got beat.
No, the Giants got smoked. Can you hear me?
Again? Yeah, I hear you good right there. The Giants
Okay.
got killed again. Man, we done.
Yeah.
We need to stop thinking we're
No,
going.
the Giants are done, bro. They're done.
I mean, it's
They're-
gonna take
they're
y'all
so
about
done.
4 or 5 years. They already selling the house. They let go of Saquon. The whole little
Well,
shit.
no,
They paid the
no.
wrong person.
Saquon was a mistake. That was an absolute mistake, and
That
everybody
wasn't
knew it
a
immediately.
mistake. They paid the rookie.
was.
No, they had to choose. They had to choose. They had to choose between
They didn't
Saquon
have to
Barkley, the
choose,
running back,
bro.
and
He
or
put-
the quarterback. No, who was going to fucking run that team for them, and who was going to be their true captain? And it was Saquon, but they couldn't have that, so they got rid of him because he cost a lot of money, and they were going to negate the guy they just gave $250 million to. Well, you trade him away. You trade him away, and like I said, I was like, congratulations to Saquon Barkley. Now he can go off and be the best running back in the league. Now it just sucks that he's going to do it for the fucking Eagles, and he did it. Yeah. And then fucking 7 weeks into the fucking season, or however many weeks, 12 weeks into the season, what happens? This guy gets fucking let go from the team. They based the whole fucking thing on him, and then they let him go 3/4 of the season down the line after that. Are you fucking kidding me?
Whoever made that decision, and whatever you repeated, whoever made that decision need to be fired.
It's not even the coaches, and it's not even management who made the decision. It's the fucking owners who got to fucking pay for this one. They're handicapping everybody and fucking everything up.
We never win. What the fuck is going on? I'm sick of it.
No, look. Hard times make hard men, and that's what we need right now. So we're gonna get it soon. We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna get it first. But look, as long as we continue to fucking lose, as long as we don't get any fucking heroes out here, and we just keep sucking as bad as we have been, we'll get the #1 draft pick hands down. We've already been the first team eliminated from the playoffs. They released today, like the Giants will not be in the playoffs. We're the first team guaranteed to not be playing in there.
Jets too. They sucking. Pause.
Yeah, but they haven't been officially blacklisted from the playoffs this year yet.
What's your team, ESC?
The Chiefs. Go Chiefs.
Oh,
KC.
Talking about. Yes.
Trash.
Raining.
Trendy football trash.
You know, I got
That's
some
some
good
bubblegum. That's bubblegum football out there.
See, this
That's
just the sad
bubblegum.
part. We was the last.
No, they literally cheat.
Like about Giants,
They cheat.
you're attacking him. Get him, ESC, because he.
Listen, we was a laughing stock of the league for so long, and God blessed us with Patrick Mahomes. Now all of a sudden we're cheating. We're this person. No, bro, we lost for 20 years straight. We had spurts in like 06 when we had Dante Hall, Larry Johnson, Priest Holmes.
You don't acknowledge the fucking insane
fuck all that.
calls.
Listen.
Yeah, you don't want to hear it because you know that's true. Because you know that's all true. You don't want none of that smoke.
Now I'm gonna try and get my narrative out. We had Alex Smith make it to the playoffs or a little bit before every year for damn near 4 or 5 years straight, and we couldn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Get beat. All of a sudden, get Patrick Mahomes. This man done brought over $1 billion to the organization. They paid him $250 million, which was a robbery. They robbed him.
Oh no, he's a rock star. He's a rock star. But they literally they make calls like they just won this past week on like really fucking sketchy ass calls.
I don't want to hear that.
It's every week, bro. No, it's undeniable because as a gambler, as a former gambler, I watch this shit and I freak out because I would never lay a bet in this fucking league right now ever. I haven't gambled in 10 years, but I would never bet football right now.
The year we wasn't shit and we ain't have Patrick Mahomes in the first play of the game, right? They dove at Tom Brady's shins, broke it. They started a fucking rule: you can't dive at the quarterback leg. They've been beating us
targeting
for the past 20
but
fucking
the Giants
years.
were doing that too. That's why we broke Tony Romo, the glass man, in my opinion. We destroyed him. Basically, the Giants put him out of the league.
Listen, man.
The Giants put him out of the league.
We'll beat y'all ass. So I don't even. We would kill y'all, bro. We would fucking kill y'all.
That's not even a question. That's not even a question. But what I'm saying is, like, you guys have a really fucking great squad. You absolutely have undeniable talent all day. Brian Dable, he's solid. Don't even talk shit. He's solid, bro. He's solid.
Y'all ain't had a solid coach since Coughlin.
He's solid.
The organization left. Let's be honest.
We were lucky to have Coughlin, and a lot of people didn't understand that at the time. I did. I knew we were great.
Coughlin got like Biden at the end of his organization, bro. He ain't know what the fuck. He ain't know up from down, bro.
His center was married to and banging his daughter.
We had Herman. What's his name? The coach Herm Thompson.
Herm Edwards.
Herm Edwards. We had him as our coach.
Yeah.
B-Rad.
Yeah.
We had Herman
Yeah.
Edwards as our coach.
Yeah, but now you have what's his name? Fucking the guy who looks like a walrus. Why can't I think of his
You
name?
talking about years of agony when we had Herm?
Yeah, but you guys played good football. Like you had what was it, Christian Thomas, the linebacker? He died in a car accident. He was fucking
Chris.
awesome,
we had
bro.
him.
I loved him. Yo, I rocked number 58 because of him. Long before he was ever like even spoken about. Before he was, when he was still playing, when he was still alive. Like he was just ill. He was so good. I always liked him.
People forget about Priest Holmes, Larry Johnson.
Priest Holmes was amazing. Larry Johnson, the second coming of Grandmama. Like these are legendary dudes. Tony Gonzalez was on that squad, bro. Like,
come on, man.
They had G's, bro. Like, you guys have always been a squad, and you put up numbers all the time.
My bad. Sorry, go ahead.
But now you don't need the referees cheating for you now. It's fucking blatant.
Well, listen,
it's blatant and disgusting. No, it's blatant.
We earned it because they cheated.
That's crazy. Nobody earned nothing. No, it's any given Sunday. Any given Sunday, anybody can beat anybody. But it's a little hard when you have the referees padding your fucking game all day and making crazy calls.
We know y'all ain't gonna get no calls.
That's the one movie me and my brothers went to watch. Any given Sunday. That's the only movie me and all my brothers went to watch.
It's a great movie, man. It's a great movie.
I tell you what, I've been a Giants fan.
That shit got shot up right after that too.
What the fuck? That's
Any given awful. That was a good movie though, on some football shit. You feel me? Even though LL Cool J, and somebody they got into it was fighting.
Jamie Foxx. He told the story how they really got in a real fight because the acting got too far, so they got in the
They were beating each other up on set. They were beating each other up.
Yeah, it was a little hacky. Now I look at it now, it's just like this shit was a little Pacino kind of.
It's a little extreme. It's a little extreme.
Football movie though. I like Any Given Sunday.
That shit kind of ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Pacino saved it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it wasn't. It's like one of those movies that's good, but it's awful. But it's still like awful.
Like
it's good, but it's awful. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's fucking amazing, but it's not. It's not like.
All right, what's the one?
It's not top quality cinema.
You said what?
The best. Like
it's not.
Y'all can't think of it.
Varsity Blues.
Hold on, what is he saying? Number one movie that
best football movie is the program.
Best football movie in your opinion, type of shit. Because I like Any Given
Program.
I would say Rudy.
But I actually like that.
Rudy or Remember the Titans.
Oh yeah, Remember the
Titans. That's a great one.
Nah, I like Remember the Titans too.
Oh no, Varsity Blues.
That's what I just said. I said that Varsity Blues. Also the program. The program is dope.
I ain't never seen that one. I don't think.
The program. That's what Omar Epps. Omar Epps is in that one. Like there's a lot of famous people in that one. It's like came out in the mid '90s. It was dope.
That's how lame I am.
It was great. It was good. It's a good movie.
Y'all need to start a petition and make it to where your boy Nicolas Cage can't make movies no more, bro. I swear to God.
He was legendary, and then he's shitted on his name recently.
Stop, bro.
Nah, but
but Gone in 60 Seconds is legendary.
Low budget, crazy ass movies just coming out.
It should be fucking.
I'll
be like,
that one when he first started to slide off and get a little weird, he did do that one where he was like, where the movie was about him being in Iraq and trying to kill like Osama bin Laden or Afghanistan, like trying to kill like somebody. You know what I'm talking about?
I never seen that, but he going to Seagal level, bro. He going to
It was crazy. Level, bro. Yeah, he kind of has.
You feel me? You gotta look at the pattern. Like that's what they do. I'm
amazed. He blew all of his money. He blew all of his money. He's got to take everything. He's got to take everything he gets because he blew all of his money.
Yeah. What do you want him to do? Sit at home bored or go somewhere?
Yeah. Do that, bro.
No, but have some respect for your craft. Have some respect for your craft. Don't be a fucking hack,
bro.
What do you mean? Like, that's a project that's somebody's art, and y'all are disrespecting it because y'all don't like it.
Well, I'm sorry because this shit is shockingly bad.
I don't like your art. It's disgusting. It's unnecessary.
He got the same tone, the same expression, the same hair, the same look, and every fucking. It's like, bro.
Imagine the art form of an actor.
No, but listen. He's got some amazing movies. He's got Gone in 60 Seconds. I don't care what you say. Face Off is amazing.
I'm talking
He
about
killed it. But he's like old.
06 and
He's old. He's old. But look at what Robert De Niro's doing, bro. Robert De Niro is not playing the fucking roles that he used to play, where he's a G and where he's playing like the stupid old man in movies.
He killed the Irishman, and that was like 2023.
Sure. Yes. No, that's a whole fact. I'll give you that.
Okay.
That's for sure. But other than that, he's been starring in like a lot of shitty like B like romance movies, comedy shit.
Yeah. I give you that.
Like scrounging for a paycheck. It looks like, because it ain't about the art, and it's beloved to be in that trash.
They book him to make the face. The face when he do that, they book him for that shit now. And they book Samuel L. Jackson to just be loud and cuts.
Y'all gotta think deeper than that shit. Like
Samuel L. Jackson is a national treasure. That man is 100% that dude all the time.
Can I say something? We work in the film industry. You working 12 hours, 16 hours, 15 hours a day sometimes. The actor is working that time too. And after these actors that y'all naming, they've been doing this for 20 plus years.
30 years, yeah.
Now to go home and sit at home, whatever else, that'll probably kill them immediately type of shit.
And you know the reason why they're able to do it 20 years? Because of the people watching it. Okay? Without us, you don't have no 20 years sitting down. We're telling you now.
Yeah, but what else should he do? Fucking start a fucking podcast like everybody else?
He should be a fucking equestrian. He can do anything. Stop making movies, bro.
I think the movies he's been making recently are ironic and funny. I think he's in jest of himself. I think he's mocking himself as a joke, but like it's funny because he gets it. He's no longer the award-winning actor, and he needs the money. But like,
what was that shit with the Ghost Rider when he was on the motorcycle? What was that shit?
Knight Rider. No, Ghost Rider. Yeah, Ghost Rider. That movie was trash.
That's the beginning of the downfall. I'll tell you the truth. But
you know what? They were that's because they didn't have the technology to make those movies proper yet, like the comic book movies. Because at the same time, you had Green Lantern. You had Green Lantern that fell fucking apart.
Star power could make it better and be looking at it and loving you. You're looking at the takes and you're loving yourself, but you're not looking at the quality of the movie or how it's really looking. And but he did.
But you don't have a lot of control over that. As you know, we don't have any like the actor would have zero control over that. Like they get in the editing room. You got a bunch of fucking.
If he was doing that movie, he was definitely an executive producer on that. If it was a low budget type of movie, he was an executive producer.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're going to get any juice in the fucking cutting room yet. At the end of the day, what they put on the cutting room floor is not up for debate.
And these dudes are 1 in a million actors we talking about. Even Nicolas Cage. They're not regular actors.
But they have $20 million invested in these movies, so they have a lot more than just the 1 in a million guy. They got $20 million on the line. They're not going to listen to some fucking actor when they think they know better, and it's ignorant for sure.
You're right. The pressure is on the actor. Still, it's like you don't want to make them mad and type of stuff.
He just hasn't been given a good role lately. He just hasn't been given a good role. He could absolutely. He could come out, and if he got a fucking dope role, like a new role, like somebody wrote something solid for him and he really got in his bag, like he come out and fucking smash right now. Don't even tell me.
That's how you know he's a bad actor, because you don't have to do Denzel or any other great actor like that.
Who's a bad actor?
Nicolas Cage, because somebody got to write something.
No, he's a good actor, but you can get lazy when it comes to your craft. You can become lazy when it comes to your craft. You can literally just take the money.
I ain't talking
Nicolas
about
Cage ain't a bad actor. You wouldn't know his name if he was a bad actor.
Nah, bro. I have IMDb app. I do this movie shit. I'm telling you, he's fucking horrible. And you're right. The shit he's been directing and writing.
It's
weird.
Fucking horrible, bro.
It's garbage.
Maybe turned into something that he's out of control now because of substances, arrogance, things like that.
No, he's broke. He's broke, so he's doing anything he can.
It's the Walmart DVD bin now. He put movies like that out. Anything like
he's holding himself out hard.
Anything
like
with
really
tour
hard
on the back of it. The Negotiate tour. The something tour.
But those movies, you have to understand what those movies do overseas, bro.
No, I understand, but fuck that. You're gonna do the
That's big money. He's making money and he needs it.
Bottom line right now, Biden classless. What else? What's the other topics?
Biden classes. Yeah, Gotti is over
Yack,
with. Don't
Gotti.
worry about nothing.
Boy, you in some shit, boy. You in some shit, boy. That's all I gotta say about that.
Drake, take the L, bro. Just take the L. Go on a little hiatus. Drop
The L for him is death. He responsible allegedly for killing Nut, and he ratted on the whole YSL. That he's the top. They want him more than Woody. I'm telling you, he's a fucking.
So you saying they just want the shooter?
Nah, because that statement, homeboy. Now it's public that you're there for killing Nut. That's when on that gang shit. That's bigger than everything. That counts out everything. He gotta go. Him and old boy, because both of them is on trial court. So I'm like, only way is out for him is to get the hell of. I don't know.
Damn.
He already ratted, so he might as well keep ratting. Keep ratting and get your ass a federal protection and get the fuck out of Dodge. Man, not only YFL,
Wow.
a whole bunch of people want you dead because it ain't just about YFN. Nut was a beloved motherfucker. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
From my research, yeah, my little, my little cousin was killed in Atlanta, man. Michael Ray Robinson, boxer. He was about to be great. They murked him and robbed him and shit. But I got people down in Atlanta and
That's
stuff.
crazy.
Nut was a big dude, man. So YFN Lucci.
That's why they need to stop thinking that they come down here and it's just some shit where these some country folk and this bro.
Nah, they got structure. They got yeah, of course, like everywhere else. Yeah,
Fuck,
you
no.
come down there and think it's a game either. You feel me? You gonna
no. I think they just go down there and look before you make that come to that conclusion. Just go down there, see if they slow. All right.
I'll do that. Oh yeah, and Drake.
Matter of fact, go to a gas station at 11:30 at night. Go in there and get some shit.
Man, all them videos.
That's a mistake. Yeah, go in a Hemi Charger and you'll find out even faster.
Yeah. Blast your music, have your shit on, look nice, go in the store.
Be white and do all of that.
All right, I'm scared, guys. You done? I'm all right. I'm fully scared now. Now, and we all agree that Drake deserved that donkey of the day.
Yeah, he got to hold the L, bro. You got to hold the L, Drake. I mean, at the end of the day, it's already over with. But, it was strategic for Kendrick Lamar not to put that They Not Like Us on his new GNX album. So that was dope.
Strategic. You were saying you can't take 30 days, but he didn't want to just, and then his boss is Top Dog. Think about Top Dog.
Not no more.
No, come on now. You know about like strategies because Ab-Soul is still a respected guy getting his money on his level, and he's cool. That's a good label right there. What's the other dude? Schoolboy Q on his level, getting his money, chilling. He cool.
He come from the black hippies, the black hippies.
Kendrick Lamar, big dog on the level, rising, be like SZA, the biggest R&B girl right now. She the top dog. So you got to look at the label. You got to think.
Kendrick ain't with them no more. Kendrick ain't with Top Dog no more.
Yeah, he left, but come on now. He's still Top Dog. They still involved with him. When he just respect the whole shit, because I'm just saying when you say 30 days, that was all of the. They was going for the kill, homeboy. They wasn't playing no battle games. They was going for the kill.
They were going headshot.
Obviously.
But I'm just saying, if that would have been known from the start, then I guarantee you probably would have been a different outcome. Of Drake, I'm gonna sit here and wait a month and actually shoot. I ain't gonna come out here with just a studio song or go in here and go off the top or go off some emotion. You actually sitting there and doing concepts and going behind the scenes and calling people this, then okay, I probably would have been a different outcome.
You don't think Drake was going for the kill when he attacked them?
I think he was just going for the street. Like,
you're right.
Let's throw that out. You throw a track out, I throw a track out. It ain't I throw something out, and you wait a month, and it's like, hold up.
All right, let me break it down real quick. Sorry, real quick. On the streets, you see a dude, you violate him. It might be a cool fight if he a regular dude. But if you see a gang member, like a real one, like basically a real gang member, and you violate him, it ain't gonna be no fight, and you're gonna lose. Now think about
and it's gonna hurt.
And you got your thing on you type of shit. Now think about the industry. You think and Kendrick Lamar is a gang member, believe it or not, trust me, he's really. And when you attack somebody's character, you say, "Oh, your wife did this and that," you little pipsqueak pipe, and you just a rapper guy that's been rich for a long time and from Canada and was famous on the TV and all that type of stuff. If you attack, if that guy is attacking that gangster, if he didn't know he's a gangster or not, he found out, but. You got to be prepared for the lowest blows of possible, and they coming for your neck if they're smart, organized, fucking like that's it.
But let's be honest, they was doing it before this anyway. They were already on him about. They were tired of him being on top, the whole little shit. This was just, this is the reason why we don't fuck with you no more. But it was already headed toward this. This naturally was gonna happen anyway.
Well, this is the nail in the coffin. This is the nail in the coffin, but this follows the narrative of them getting him out of there.
But we could say that about every rapper.
No. I mean, like,
as far as getting him out of there.
Every rapper.
I mean, the proverbial nail in the coffin. I don't think he's done by any means.
Saying he gay. I say he getting a beef with somebody that's really nice to rap and really go and attack him and emphasize on that and kill his ass off. Like, there's all kind of rappers that got all kind of rumors on the Meek Mill. If he get in a battle right now, it's over for him. You feel me? Like, we could go.
Honest, it ain't been on same since Drake killed him.
Hey, yo, you know what's crazy, EST? That content game that Wack, he got a big part in, and whatever, the content game of really analyzing each other, and they try to say, gossiping, whatever the fuck, that changed a lot of shit, Playboy. So if you really want to
Wack, but also Poundside Pop, his homeboy himself who turned on him, Poundside Pop from North.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of them.
He got a lot of. I can name every rapper, EST. The content game, I can name every rapper. I can say Jim Jones. I can say you feel. That's just an example to show you where I'm going with it. Like,
all right.
So, but who could rap and really capitalize off of this shit? And really, there's rumors that they say Kendrick knew he was going to sue him, and he knew I was going to further hurt him, type of shit. Like they
probably, I'm sure. Like you can't say this shit about someone if it's not true. Like
that kind of makes sense.
If you're gonna say this shit about someone, you got to bring charges. If you're not bringing charges, then what are you doing about this?
I feel like they knew.
They glazed over it because they like him. I'm tired of this shit. If you call a man a pedophile, you gotta say, hold on, y'all, that the track hot, but what a proof that, yo? So we can't.
Yeah, because if you swear on and stand that this dude's a pedophile, like then you need to bring the proof because you need to stop that shit.
And why you wait to now to tell us?
If you watch battles on URL, all them battles, come on, and y'all know, come on. So,
I watch a lot of Smack and URL. They don't go there, bro. It's actually code and ethics. Battle rap shit. They don't go that low, bro.
You crazy?
No, you got the
I really watch these battles.
Not so public. Not so public between such large figures would saying something like that could get you killed. Like if it went the other way, if they said that, if Drake said that about Kendrick might fucking kill Drake.
He pushed the line crazy. It might be good or bad, but he pushed the line of when we talking about a rap battle, what we could do that's below the billion type of shit. And we accepted it in the name of hip hop, and that's the benefit. And that's what's crazy when y'all call Kendrick this little rapper, the little intellectual type of guy, and then when he do this, now you can't really. Now it's like so. It's
I'm calling everybody else out saying, "What was y'all let for Black Jesus?" Huh? No, you only around because it's a fight.
I wasn't around for that one.
You only around because it's a fight, so stop with that shit. Meanwhile, Drake was on the West Coast the whole time.
He never denied that.
No. What you mean? No, I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about for the majority. They just own him because he been around this whole time. Who was y'all at?
Yeah, it's like I said, like when chicks start buying your albums, your numbers kind of get inflated, in my opinion, because like. Girls ain't out here knocking Kendrick Lamar fucking 3 years ago, but we've all heard of him.
Platinum rapper already. He wouldn't have been able to pull this off what he pulled off. If he didn't have
that's true. Nobody else could have done this.
Where all y'all? This is what I'm saying. The same.
He's doing some Saquon Barkley shit right now.
Mentioned him in the song. He wouldn't even been no type of issue. So that's just proof right there.
No, listen, they're not there because he made a diss song. He killing Drake. They're showing up because he's talking about Drake himself. if all these fake supporters was there before the beef, it would have shown.
They're
only here because you're going at the throne.
A whole lot of them.
You're going at the throne.
Bigger artists from bigger artists too, and they didn't get as lit as this shit. Boy, man, I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, we covered the topics, man. You know, EST still fighting the good fight. We all fighting the good fight.
He lost. He lost.
Nah, at least the panel is honest though. But he still made some good points on the topic. What, B-Rad, you had some?
I mean, your boy got murked. Like, Drake got just absolutely bodied. And it looks awful. And anything he does from here on out is kind of like, I guess, pointless unless he drops an absolute... unless he comes out and drops, like, one of the most prolific fucking albums that's ever been dropped in rap or music history. Unless he does that, I think he's kind of cooked. I think he's just played out. I don't think he's done for. I think he's just like, okay.
As far as who he was, I think this,
y'all don't remember the conversation before this happened when he was on the Yachty shit about how he had sat down with Yachty and he was like, as a 35-year-old man, I'm coming into that transitional state where, if this was happening anyway, bro, just naturally it was going to happen this way. He's been on top.
Well, now you can't be on top. But they were talking 20 years.
No, I'm saying like, when he dropped that one shit with the Botail, they was like, this album for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Then he dropped some other shit. So he couldn't win either way.
I don't even know what a Botail is.
A Botail, bow tie, Botail. He got the little barrettes in his head. This shit for the kids. You know what I'm saying? You too old to be making the music. Remember, Joe Budden was having a conversation. You too old to be making this kind of music, and it's not translated.
Well, he's one person that could go out with a bunch of pride because he's the richest motherfucker, the biggest to ever do it. So it ain't like, oh, I'm an old dude that ain't never and gotta do shows and have to do this and do that. Like a bunch of thousands of rappers, you feel me, that have to do shows and have to. He's a fucking man. He should be happy. But my thing is, I'm never taken away from Drake when I'm talking. But this was a straight murderation, Playboy, and I wasn't a Kendrick fan.
Hey, I'm ready to bury it, bro. I mean, I'm tired of hearing about it, to be honest. Because Kendrick Lamar ain't talking about it no more. He put out a whole album. That shit ain't even on the album, so he ain't even continuating the shit. I mean, he lost. That's cool. Okay. I want everybody to stay who support Kendrick like this, just stay there and continue to support the new album.
Guess what's gonna happen?
That's a whole fact. Everybody out here on Kendrick's balls needs to fucking stay like that if they're gonna be real about it.
Right, stay like that.
Kendrick be able to perform They Not Like Us at the Super Bowl? You know how fucked up how messed up the situation is with Drake. The biggest song of all times is They Not Like Us, a diss against you.
Right.
What's crazy is like just wait until Drake is places and like starts popping up again, and then people just start playing that shit when he's out and about. Like when he's at like a basketball game and they drop Kendrick shit, like he's not gonna be happy.
And 90% of people saying that They Not Like Us, they don't realize Kendrick Lamar was talking about you.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's a big
talking about you.
Yeah, so, of course.
That's a big fact. On that note, we up out of here, y'all, man. Another show. Cover the topics. The panel, EST, B-Rad, and your boy Bush. Peace.
Salute.
I gotta
be good, everybody.
Yeah, I ain't gonna stay there after longer than an hour for them. And we only got 6 people in there.
You're still live. No,
I'm not.